international network, lots of representation from different countries around the world. Fantastic. This is a first, we haven't done this before, so I wasn't sure how this is going to, it seems to be working. Fantastic. So we have a second question for you. A second question, this time it's a voting question. Okay? So if we can have the second question please, Jesus. The second question is coming. Okay, so you should now see on your tablet or on your screen. For how long have you been a member of GNDR? So there will be some people here who've been a member of GNDR perhaps for less than 6 months. A. For B, 6 to 12 months. C, maybe it's 1 to 5 years. A number of you have been a member of GNDR for 1 to 5 years. D, 5 to 10 years. Last year GNDR celebrated its 10th anniversary. And maybe there are some of you who have been here for right from the start, for 10 years plus. I can see some of you here. So for how long have you been a member of GNDR? So just select A, B, C, D or E. Put your vote into there please. If anyone around on your table hasn't got one of these, then allow them to put their vote too, so we can share that around. Okay, right, Jesus, let's go to the votes if we can. Everybody voted, if you can. Let's just see what comes up here. I'm intrigued in terms of, from within the room today, how long have you been a member of GNDR? Maybe people online too. So if we can see the results, I think this will come in graphical format. Okay, here we go. So, 35% here who have been here either for 5 to 10 years or 1 to 5 years. Fantastic, there's lots of experience within the room. Also, notice some of our newest members. If you've been a member just for within the last 6 months, just put your hands up. Okay, we have some new members for the last 6 months. So, real opportunity to get to know some of our newest members. And 10 years plus, hands up if you're in the 10-year, I was going to say the old brigade, but that's not very, okay. Our more experienced GNDR members it's fantastic to see familiar faces there. Fantastic people to talk to in terms of what the network, their involvement with the network, what is brought to them in their parts of the world, some of the challenges, some of the opportunities. So thank you. Okay, and then let's do one final question. Okay, a final question for everybody to take part in, and this enables you to just write something. Okay, so we can vote, we can look at a word cloud, and Jesus, if we can have that final question, that would be fantastic. So back to your screens. Get ready to share that with somebody else. Okay, so what I am looking forward to this week is. What I am looking forward to this week is. Lo que espero de esta semana es que je suis excité à propos de cette semaine. So what I am looking forward to this week. If you just type in a sentence there to just describe what you're looking forward to. What I am looking forward to this week is we got over here, I can see, fantastic. Just give you a final few seconds just to complete your sentence. Okay, so let's close that if we can. Now, just because you're typing it in doesn't mean to say that's the last time that you say those words, okay? This is a good conversation to have with other people. What are you looking forward to this week? You know, get to know some of the people on your table outside. What are you looking forward to this week? But let's have a look at the results and just get a sense of what people are saying they're looking forward to this week. Okay, so learning right bang in the middle in terms of many people have said learning, sharing, stronger, friend, DRR, friends, collaborate, connect, that's good, because collaborate and connecting are part of the themes for this week, fantastic. Conectar, integrated, experiencias, advocacy meetings, aprender, okay, lots of different things going on there that gives you a sense of what you're walking into this room, what expectations you have for this week. So carry on those conversations with people as you, what are you looking forward to? What are you learning? How is it going for you? You know, ask yourselves at the end of each day, what have I learned today? What am I looking forward to tomorrow? What have I got to share? What do I want to take on board? What conversations do I want to have? Who do I want to meet? When I look around this room, who are the people I want to meet and talk to in more detail? Set yourself some aims. As Lucy said on this sheet, there's a space for some aims and some reflections. We encourage all of you to kind of focus down to make the most of it. Okay, thank you. That worked, I think, right? That worked, yeah? Okay, so, and this is a technology that you can use, you know, in wherever you are too. As long as there's a Wi-Fi connection, you can use it. It's very simple to use, and it's something that you can use in your meetings as well. Fantastic. So, we want to just kind of have a final conversation with you, or a final opportunity for you to begin to connect with people on your tables, and then with some other people around the room. And Lucy's going to talk through how this is going to work.
Yeah, so some of the key words that came up there are about making friends and networking, and we know that there's, nearly 150 people in this room, and over the course of the week you should be trying to meet and chat with all of them. So we thought we'd give you a bit of a head start, and I'm going to ask Rod, our board member, to come and help us with this, to run a bit of a game to help us to get to know each other on our table, but then also begin to get to know a few other people around the room. So over to you, Rod.
Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Rod Snyder. I'm a global board member. This is my third Global Summit. And I think for you that were there, last year, know that my job is not to talk, my job is to get you guys to talk, okay? So we're going to look at some structured fun to do that. Now, if everyone looks on their table, they will have one of these blocks, or you'll have many of these blocks. This comes from the game Jenga. How many know Jenga? A few people? Jenga is a Swahili word for building, and so we're going to build together. So the first thing I want you to do is everyone to grab their own block and put your name on it. This is very important because you're going to use this block throughout the next 3 days. So grab a block that you like, there's a marker on your table, and put your name on that block. Use a marker because we're going to want to see that. If you don't have enough blocks, raise your hands and we'll get you more. We need some over here. Okay, now your goal for this first task is you need to build something at your table. You guys need to decide what you want to build. It can be tall, it can be wide, it can be strong, but you need to build something. But before you start building something, you have to introduce yourself at the table. And you have to then look at what organization you are, who you are, where you're from, and give one objective of what you want to achieve this week. Okay? You need to do that, and then once you do that, you start building, and each one, and then go around the table and see what you guys end up building. Does that make sense? Any questions? Okay? You guys need to decide what you want to build. Go around the table, introduce yourself, give an objective, give where you're from, and then start to build something.
My name is Brian. I'm from Burundi, which is one of the East African countries. I'm also a member of the regional advisory group East Africa. I'm working from
want to be connected with the members, like the letter from Spanish, because we're a policy in Spain.
We're waiting for you.
My name is Naas.
Okay, we got about 5 more minutes before we go to the next session. So 5 minutes. I'm going to walk around and find out which one's the best.
Mi nombre, soy de Orlando, Chile. Llevo casi 30 años trabajando en distintas sociedades
Bueno, les comento que desde Red, desde la oficina, se están conectando.
Bravo.
Estoy feliz porque ahí pusieron, ¿a quién es este? ¿O esta? Carlos. Ya.
Yo, Carlos Kaiser,
Okay, start wrapping up this first section. Okay, let's wrap this up. I hope everyone had good conversations. Just know this is the start of a conversation. This is a start. You guys can carry these conversations into the break. And we're gonna go back to we're gonna try something even a little bit more challenging. But I wanted to start at this table and give some reflections on how you guys built your tower. It looks like it's strong and tall. Does anybody want to give some reflections?
Well, our reflection is that first we have a very good foundation, that is the first part of the structure. But we are representing not only the colors, we also have, how can I say, things that are reflected in the design that are presenting different aspects of life, like, for instance, inclusion. And then we try to be creative. That's why we are not following just the same pattern in order just to spread and learn. That's why we are so special.
I want to go to this group over here. Is this group? Most people choose to make towers or to make buildings, but these ones made a bridge, I believe. Is that correct? So I want to explain what happened.
how do we start? Well, I think in the beginning, we understand the idea, but good morning, everyone.
You'll be able to continue your conversations in a minute.
Yeah. So the idea, we would like to make a bridge, but we understand the concept that we need to introduce, but we were so excited, so we just instantly and automatically, without talking, without introducing one another, we just happened less than 30 seconds.
That's great. You guys make the bridge first, and then you guys
Connection.
Yeah, that's like a spirit conversation.
Excellent. All right. Can I have everyone?
You introduce yourself publicly.
We're going to the next one. This next one's going to be even more challenging.
Special element.
What did you want to say, Farah?
Okay, we built the longest bridge, but a bridge that is disability friendly. So we have a ramp. We're connecting, we're a bridge, and we're disability friendly.
Bravo!
All right. Can we go to the next slide? Okay. Now you guys need to listen very carefully. This is going to require people getting up and moving around. So what I want you to do is to make sure you take pictures of your things before we tear them down. But everyone needs to grab their own block, okay? You're going to have to find a group that has each one of these, and you need to build a tower on this, okay? So let me explain further. So we have 10 criteria up here that each tower needs to achieve. So the first one is, this is my first GNDR summit. So if this is your first GNDR summit, you need to then find a group to start putting your prop together, your building. The second one, I live in a country which is not my place of birth. It's a very active table down here. Okay? So if you live in a country where you weren't born, that's another criteria. If you were born in August, that is a criteria. I've been to a UNISDR global platform. I speak more than one language. I've led a local level risk assessment. I have a pet. It took me more than 12 hours to get here. I'll watch a World Cup football match in Russia, I believe, this year. And I have responded to a disaster in the last year. Okay? You need to find a group that meets all 10 of these criteria, and you need to build a tower. Some of you may have more than one or two of these criteria, which is great. But each tower needs to meet at least these 10 criteria. You need to get up, start talking, get a group together, and start building your tower based on these 10 criteria. Questions? You got 10 minutes. Go. Just start talking and building a tower. You're going to have to get up and move around. You're going to have to get up and move around.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. And we only need 6. Yeah.
Pero lo que dijeron es que al final cada grupo debe estar los 10. No, en cada grupo que se forme, tiene que dividir los 10
Pero solo entre los dos tenemos 1, 2, 3, 4. Number one.
Is there one of those that's true? Is this anyone's first one? Fine. So we take that one.
Yeah, this is my phone.
This is your first one, so we've got number 1. Is anyone living in a country that isn't based on there? No. So we need someone. Mame, where were you born?
Los 10 tenemos que darle el grupo de los 10. Si no sería imposible. ¿Qué número eres? 4.
Do we have fun? Let's have fun. We have to write 3 and 10. Yes, 10. Okay. Excuse me. Do you travel about more than 12 hours?
Yes.
That is 10. Excellent.
Anyone else does?
I'm sorry, I didn't get the chance to see you yesterday.
Yeah, it's alright. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I was assigned to this day. Where is it?
Oh.
When will be joining me?
Only 10? Only 10. How many did you have? 10. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Two here.
That's 10. I'm not 10 more there.
Wow.
Already 10? Okay. If it's already 10, we cannot.
We started building without the plan.
Just 10.
10?
10 already. Only 9.
Solidity.
9. No, it's 10. It's 10.
Can you put your name? I didn't say all of it. I said
Okay, let's wrap it up. You're complete. We got another one complete there. Four. Everyone raise your hand if you've got one completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. All right. We're going to go to break. Andy's going to let you know, but I hope that was entertaining. I think it's a good metaphor of what this workshop will be this week. We need to work together. We need to collaborate. We need to be innovative. We need to listen to each other, right? And if we do all of that, we'll be stronger together. All right. Off to you, Andy.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you. Fantastic. What a great exercise. And I'm also conscious, you're starting conversations. Keep them going. So we're going to have a break. Okay? We're going to have 30 minutes. So we will be back in here at 11:30. During your break, just your attention a second. Make sure you take your building block with you. Keep that. You'll be using that again during the week. And if you want to make the most of the opportunities, don't forget to sign up to the partnership brokering training sessions that are going on later this week. Carry in your conversations. We are back in here at 11:30, ready to go. Thank you.